Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and others. This is Edu the Star. I hope you're having a fantastic day because we have NOD-KRAI, baby! Oh! Hello, ladies and others. My name is Edu the Star, and welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day today because we have NOD-KRAI today. I know I'm talking too fast today than you, a little more than usual, but it's because I'm excited for more NOD-KRAI. Also, yeah, I might just already head to the game because there's some stuff to talk about related to the new game mode that Genshin decided to add. For those who don't know, or you don't know anything about Genshin, or you haven't played Genshin in a while, Hoyoverse added a new way to play Genshin Impact, which it's basically basically bringing Roblox to Genshin, or another concept which might be more familiar for people, the super creative mode that Epic Games made for Fortnite. Things something that doesn't really make sense to have it in a game that is dedicated to Battle Royale, but it's there, and I think it's doing decently well. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, they brought that to Genshin, and Hoyoverse is expecting that to be a success. It's not fully completed. I know they have like a roadmap. I think this is like a beta supposedly, but I don't believe from betas that start as beta, and then just after that it goes to final version. I think the beta should be something that it's tested way before release, not just instantly after the beta ends. But I say that because a lot of games has done that thing before. Like, for example, I can think of actually, yeah, Fortnite. I've been in early access for years for no real reason. But yeah, chat. Also, there's drops. There's drops for watching my stream for Genshin Impact. Where's the notification about it? Where is it? How can I check my redeems again? Drops and rewards here. Okay. Alright, so there actually were they made some changes to the reward system, which it's good news and bad news. Mainly bad news. Okay, so well, I'm not sure. Well, okay. Okay, that's actually reversed. Why is this reversed? Well, doesn't matter. So if you watch the first okay, why is this order? Why this is not in order? Like, I have 45 minutes, then 1 hour, then 1 hour and 30, then 50 minutes. This doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, so if you watch the first 50 minutes of stream, you're gonna get 160 geos of replications, which you can use to pull on the new mode Astra Wanderers, or whatever the name it is at the end. If you have 30 minutes of watch, you gain 20 Primo Gems. Once you complete 45 minutes of watching, you get 20,000 Mora. Then when reaching 1 hour, you get 4 Sanctifying Unction, which is for leveling up artifacts. I got a notification, but oh well, yeah, that was weird. Yeah, so it's just the little potions thing that is for level up artifacts, and then 1 hour and 30 minutes you get 3 heroes with to level up character levels. Now you notice that I did not mention any moment 30 Primo Gems. It's because the 30 Primo Gems end up being replaced by the geos of replications, which I don't know what's better or worse. I mean, at least with geo replications you get a guaranteed pool, but you know, the extra 30 Primo Gems are really nice. So yeah, I just let you know that, chat, because for those who expect your typical 50 pool, 50 Primo Gems per stream, like every time there's a new patch, then it's not going to be the case this time. It sucks. It sucks. Which, speaking of, we can actually start talking about the Miliastra thingy. Which, before I do that, I wanna... Yes. I need to... Yeah, let's stay here. Or, well... Alright, let's go to GENSHIN now. I don't know if the game is... Oh, yes, it is. Nice. The volume is low, no worry. That's the thing the whole time. So yeah, I already did a Miliastra thingy. This is my character, my original, or my OC. Do not steal, Yuffie. So yeah, I already played Miliastra. If you remember, that you can route your character to the open world, not to the other game mods, but to the open world you can. So you can just wander around with your OC and be like, oh wow, I can explore the world of Genshin Impact with my original character. Isn't that insane? Hello, I don't do 9 at this. I like the music, but I feel like sometimes it's kind of loud. Yeah, so yeah, there's the OC. You actually get both the male and female variant. This is the female variant. And you see there's also a male variant which I haven't touched it because I only want the female one because, gosh, I don't want to be either. I want to be me. I want my original character. Do not steal. I love her. I know it's not like the best character, which I don't mind. At the end of the day, you're gonna use her for original game mode, so I'm fine with just being used as a simple. As an extra thing to use. So yeah, its main purpose is really just to take pictures with your original character. Because if I use the camera, you can see. Oh, I can take pictures of her while using the basic poses and not using the ones on Miliastra. I did. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, so I did the other local legends. I have the avatar frame. I'm currently available, and I have them all at maximum challenges. But yeah, chat. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Miliastra wonders because there's something. I'm gonna join a random lobby. Lobby's full. Oh wow. That was very quick. I just saw this one. There are 4 people. I'm gonna talk about this quickly. So there's opinions about this not being necessary or being necessary to be have this game. Honestly, for me, it's just an extra game mode. That might be worth to give it a try or not. But my issue doesn't come from. But you know what? The thing doesn't come from here, to be honest. Right? Hey, it's cute. I like it. What do you say, Baka? As we can customize here the character. For now, I just have one alternative clothes or plans, which is called here. I have to lock some stuff. I cannot wear yet. I have this thing. I haven't crafted anything. I haven't barely done anything, so it's like I don't really have to watch too short right now. I'm just using the thing I can use currently that I already have. But yeah, so the thing that a lot of people have an issue is with the gacha, because the only things that you get to pull are for the perma banner. Which, oops, it's not here. It's for the perma banner, which only has these 4-star outfits. There's no 5-star outfits, by the way. Sorry, I messaged that's in the message. So yeah, fortunately, even though the rewards you get is a guarantee pull, it's not for the 5-star banner, which is it's a shame. I don't really care that much, but it's a shame. Which is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse, one of the reasons why Genshin and Hoyo games, generally speaking, became popular is because of having a flame friendlier gacha system. Allow you to play the game, maybe able to get these characters. I mean, it's sure, it doesn't remove the fact that it's a gacha game, but okay. Okay. No, anyways, now when I play as the original character in Conquest, but you can do that actually. You can do that actually. Also, one thing I found really annoying about is that you can switch elements of the mannequins, like you can see right now I'm Electro. But the only way to do that is if you change the element that the Traveler is going currently. So, you want to use Pyro, you need to have the Traveler as Pyro. That's stupidly annoying. I don't know why they can be dependent from the Traveler. Also, can I level them? The only way to level these characters is by playing the Miliastra thingy. The leveling up in there. It's kind of slow. Wait, how can I check the profile again for the experience? Here maybe? My Miliastra Wonder? Oh, that's for the your own creations. It's not a pass, right? No, this is the battle pass. The Fortnite battle pass. Shit, I wanna go back to there just to check that. I don't know, but it's kinda slow. But anyways, I want to play our Conquest. I have to wait the focus experience just in case. Which, by the way, I learned that you can trigger quests. You can still trigger quests by accident, but at least the things not related to the playable characters, they're gonna appear forcibly in the quest, so you don't have to be worried, or you don't have to do one thing first to be able to proceed. Which is still good, but I thought I also will disable other quests so you can play the quest without any interruptions. That explains why I end up being interrupted first time playing Natlan. But anyways, now we have to proceed.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
Yeah, you meant to say a month and a half?
Though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Yes, what is it?
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away! Come on, let's go!
I don't wanna. Edition that doesn't exist. Now that's an interesting title. Surely you people save everybody because the OC is so my OC is so cool. Whoa. Anyways, I wish I could level her up now, but yeah. Well, I guess one thing I can do is just level her artifacts already. I mean, I just did the battle pass thing to get the Primo Gem, so you know what? It works. The amount of artifacts of this set I have saved that has both crit damage is crazy. Like, I don't remember the last time I used these artifacts, to be honest. Even as a placeholder piece. Not a placeholder, like a... For next... Wait, how to say this again? Yeah. I might attack a goblet just because of the... You can switch elements and I don't really want to make like... And even though you can change elements, it doesn't change the game's the playstyle, so it's gonna be the same. Doesn't matter what you do. I should be using her as the main DPS. I'm gonna make a different team. I just want her to be around, moving around. I mean, they're gonna give me a custom character, then I might just use it. It's already leveled up because this was from a I don't know who, I don't remember who owned that artifact. But yeah. There. Yeah, they're not bad levels. It's a shame that she barely has something to work with. Because she's a level down. Like it has this sword. I mean, sure, why not this sword? Actually, had the requirements to use to properly use this sword. I'll set this word like this Sonic 06 song. In this world, we're not alone. And I start singing the rest of the lyrics because I might get copyright. Oh, you know, she has this amount of the base attack, so I bet she can handle it. If I can level up that sword one more level, sure. And you must say, wow, you're wasting materials. Wait, it's not here. You're wasting materials, and I say, okay. I like to build quick characters. I don't really care too much about the meta, really. And I say, ah, yes, it's showed up here. Perfect. And for the fact, I can craft one more. Hell yeah. Just like I constantly build, so I always have the materials for next level to level up my next character. How did it self? that barely help. Although her HP is still very low. One hit, she dies. And that means I can claim everything here. Yeah. And I have one more to level up. I'll do it later. I'm just gonna build a different team. That makes her live. I don't want her to die. People die! Now, Lilian was made to be mainly... Yeah, sure.
Let's hit the town.
To be DPS, but you know what? Her shield is built with attack, and I have her with attack, so it's useful. Now she can finally be part of the story. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting! Let's go. The mannequins actually appear in the main story of the Genshin Impact. It's gonna be weird. What else excited? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that mine has can we enter that mine actually? Oh, okay. The whole gun is here. I did not expect that.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here?
He wants to kill, that's it.
Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
It's kinda weird to see Traveler with the electrolytes again. I don't remember the last time I saw him with the purple lights.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a Ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
The magic is actually a good guy. I reckon I support it actually.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body?
Yeah.
There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
I remember it well. It was already extremely dangerous, even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh,
I forgot that part.
just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in NOD-KRAI, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
You might even be him. Remember that he was able to mimic.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
I mean, not the cannon didn't exactly fully hit him, so I guess it could be expected. Avasable, hello, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. You're here to continue NOD-KRAI, the GR conquest.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
Maybe he has an ally.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Maybe his insanity makes him more smarter.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark.
Oh, well, thank you for asking.
Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this stream too. Relaxing, chill.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this.
That's the worst ever.
I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in NOD-KRAI, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look.
I mean, isn't that guy from Korea? Yeah, like he's one of the 5 sinners. Daisley, we need you. Can you actually appear in our conquest?
Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone...
Maybe we can learn from her as well.
Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart.
Yeah, well,
To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I was about to ask if those places are currently in the map.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Oh well, you asked me a question that requires a lot of explaining. Okay, so at least I will explain you about the current story arc we are going through. So, it's kind of difficult, especially because this arc, this part of the story is like the point where a lot of things converge of the different stories. But okay, basically, there used to be like 3 moon goddesses, and they, well, except one, died, or their moons were destroyed, to be more precise, with the exception of one moon. And we're this place called NOD-KRAI, which they have like powers related to the moon. And currently there's this guy, Rerir, which is getting power from the moon power, and he's like he's called one of the 5 sinners of Karja, which is a civilization that was destroyed 500 years ago. And he's like being evil, and we are currently trying to stop him of getting more power. Again, it's kind of difficult when there's a lot of things that's going to be related with this story, because it's like, again, a point where a lot of different threads are beginning to connect. So it's difficult. I'm sorry. That's like there's a lot to explain. Okay, let's continue then.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki rich ore, was it not?
Oh.
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
He wants to steal the statue. I want to say peace in the moon. He's the Dr.
Winning
Eggman.
out's always gonna be risky, but I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
Hey, here's the thing, like, this is like a 5 years of story. Like, this game has been for 5 years, and there's like a lot of things that happen in 5 years. Of course, not everything matters for this, but there's a lot of things that matter.
And if we do run into Rerir, what then?
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow?
I mean, she's learning from Joseph Joestar. I usually stream Mondays, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, I'm streaming on Wednesdays because I was able to do it. Usually I stream around these hours. I stream like 1 hour earlier. If not, then yeah, around 1 hour earlier before the stream currently the stream starts. I don't really have a specific schedule, but that's the usual schedule.
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Okay.
Agreed.
I mean, we need more people
if
to help
anyone
us.
finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Oh, what are we doing here? No, what are they? Why are they there? To be honest, to speak the honest, fuck, gonna speak. Yeah, I was able to load that quickly. I'm kind of surprised actually. From Asher's Town to the Easy Island. Frostmoon and Clough? Okay. Oops. Like, we need either Dayslave or maybe Colomina knows something about Dayslave, but man, I don't know if they're actually gonna let us see them. Like, Colomina, of course, but Dayslave? I wish I could save Dayslave in this Argo quest. Wait, he actually showed the program, I don't remember. I came after seeing your PNG and I thought it was a VTuber model, but when I joined the stream, I realized it was just a PNG. It's a PNG tuber. I'm currently working on a newer one, but yeah, I don't. I actually making an actual VTuber model. I mean, I could use 3D, but I don't know how to do 3D modeling, at least not that advanced, and doing a model like Live 2D, which is a bunch of layers of drawing. I don't know how to do that. I don't think I will make something that great, so I'm just going with PNG tuber, which is easier for me.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
I don't know, I'm making another PNG tuber, not a 2D model. I wish. I don't know how to do that.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Anxiety levels going insane.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
Hey, she said my name. It doesn't sound like she said either.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
Maybe Barca, because he appeared as a post-credits in the last quest. So why weren't you're moving towards the VTuber model? There's a reason I haven't added one yet. Because again, I don't know how to do that. But also like a VTuber model, even if it's just 2D, it's already difficult because it has to make a lot of different layers. There's like a bunch of layers for almost each piece. That it's just, I don't know, like to begin with, I'm not even a good artist. Like the drawing I'm using currently is a one that I just made it because I had an iPad. Well, not an iPad, just a simple tablet. I was able to work on it. I don't have it anymore because it's broken. And also it will require time, and I already I'm spending a lot of time on my current in my new PNG tuber, so yeah. Like that doesn't mean that I'm not interested on it. Maybe one day, but not now, not soon.
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
Well, fragment. I'm pretty sure it's probably will be useful for us. Dale, hola. Espero que estés muy bien. Actualmente ahora mismo estoy streameando Genshin Impact. No voy a estar hablando mucho por esto que es un quest con diálogos, así que yeah.
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Fighting against your anxiety. No.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't
Wait.
need it, I swear!
Wait, what? Is that happening?
No, it's coming from
Wait. No, Columbina?
Silver Moon Hall.
Oh no.
The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Oh no.
Let's get over there! Quick!
Oh no. Oh, cutscene, okay. Oh! They're already fighting! He wants to kill Columbina! Oh. Let's go, Lauma.
Why is he attacking the damn select? What's going on?
No time for questions.
Yeah, exactly, shut up. Let's kill him!
This is insane.
Yehoda, get Kutar out of here.
On it.
Oh god. I want to quick closer.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
So Ladies, that's her name?
Out.
Oh. I knew it. That's so close. Oh, he did actually hit her. Oh, fuck. Actually, oh. Wait, yeah, how how the moon thing actually use it? Oh fuck.
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Holy fuck. Oh, we got teleported though. Are we gonna be in the Fatui base? That'd be funny. Nope.
That was too close.
Oh my god, that was too much to take. Blood, we need to start with the quest. Alright. If you want, I can make one for you. I've been doing the work for years. You can check out the previous project if you like that. I'll create one for you. I'm gonna take it into consideration. Alright. If I'm not upsetting, then well, thank you so much for letting me know because it'll be nice. Maybe for the future. Básicamente, dice que puede hacer modelos VTubers. Alright, let's continue then. I'll continuar.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
Well, he's one of the 5 sinners, and probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
What's stronger, him or Narcon?
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
I mean, I'll expect the game to take into consideration the side quests. But yes, yes, Inef. I don't even remember meeting her. Y ahora como 5 cuentas de eso de crear avatares burros. I mean, siempre me aparecen esos. Alright, it's up to you. If you want, I can whisper you my ex. You can check it out otherwise. Alright, thank you so much. If you want, you can leave me those messages on my either on Twitter or Blue Sky. Their accounts are in the description of my Twitch channel, so if you needed to go way through. I'll continue then.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Maybe he wants the I forgot the name of the thingy, but the moon thing I have inside me.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
I mean, this fog doesn't help. We need to hide somewhere.
Counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of NOD-KRAI undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
I mean, well, that might not be a bad idea, but I don't know for how well. And I mean, maybe one group can make sure that Columbina goes safe somewhere, or moving around the VOD, but the other stays trying to make sure he doesn't get all the Kuvaki in here. But I don't know how much of a good idea it is.
Running is our only option.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Huh?
Bueno, Yehoda, your anxiety ended up being a good idea. Soy chico de que habla español. Probablemente sí. Aparte de mí.
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Well, what about you?
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Little bait.
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma?
She doesn't agree with it.
The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides,
What?
she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook
Does he
that
have
you
other
have saved
hospital?
our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Right now we won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement.
I really like how they touch in this side of doing offerings to gods. It's like it's a common thing, but like it's never there like in a way of how do the god like their perspective of how do a god feel receiving offerings and for in exchange something that it's not worth it, or if it is really valuable or there's something good to gain from it, or on the other way to see it, like if those people actually devotes to you, or they actually care for you. They actually care in the well, I guess it's a religion, but I'm pretty sure there's another word. They actually care for what you are working or you're doing for them, and the religion there's behind. ¿Qué es self? Es sí mismo. I follow you next, so follow me back So full be back will be easier for us to stay connected. Remember later I got a lot of messages for clients and then I'll also say alright. I'll let you know.
If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. And that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family.
Oh.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Oh, he's
Thank you,
thinking now.
Lama. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
Well, fine, I'll wait. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow to borrow the eternal moon's power.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh fuck.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
We need to get the
Then
fuck
what
out
are
of
we
here
waiting
now.
for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Yes, let's go. Oh, trial catchers, okay.
Lush as the moonlight.
This is the bar like for rare appearances, because that's the case I would just kill.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them!
Oh, wait.
We can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! If this goes on much longer,
Oh, but I actually got a lot of the comic.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Oh my god, the forest is still failing. Please die.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Well, they will stop spawning. Can you actually win this? Can you even win this?
With one heart.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Range into song.
There are too many. Oh! He's finally here! It's Varka! It's been 5 years! Or for me 4, but doesn't matter.
Bit off more than you could chew?
It's the man! He's finally here, holy shit.
Who are you?
Paimon, don't be afraid to say the F word.
Uncle Varka! You're back from
Uncle
Earth
Varka.
right there?
Whoa! You're Barca? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Hell yeah. He's finally here. Years and years of mentions of Arca. He's finally here. I think I could cry in this spot. Oh. Where are we?
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in NOD-KRAI, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
The Northern Intelligence at work.
AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in NOD-KRAI, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from NOD-KRAI should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am
It's him!
Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
It's him!
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected, but you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
You're Paimon. What's up with Paimon? Yeah, he's bigger, where are you?
Well,
Yeah, very
I'm
strong.
no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days?
Huh.
Because he sees you as a threat.
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
That'd be funny.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in NOD-KRAI? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
The Moon God is with us. I know rings for
Wow,
something
I
about
had
the
no
story.
idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in NOD-KRAI
Used
is
to
the
be.
work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable.
Huh?
But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
Me.
A new variable? You mean us?
No, Paimon. Me.
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while Aino was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast.
Oh yeah, the Kuvaki, the shield. What happened with it?
I don't know who
Well, like, who made
could
it?
pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a NOD-KRAI and Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still,
In the most convenient way as possible.
Intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
Yeah, I think he has an ally. I'm pretty sure he has an ally.
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. NOD-KRAI of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of NOD-KRAI's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest.
Oh.
And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
So we need another or something that represents the iridescent moon.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
Unless the Crimson Moon from Arlekinos, if she even has the Crimson Moon, which I believe she does.
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit
Oh.
the Katui's Experimental Design Bureau. The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
I mean, she already said, "Oh, oh," and you look for the invitation. You like, okay, but what's I about to say? Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, yeah, Sandron pretty much has the same objective as us, so why we don't work together?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a
Sandrone,
long way
okay.
from here to the
I know it was pronounced
Experimental
that way.
Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted.
And that's why
You
I will
shouldn't
go
go
with
alone.
her.
Then that's settled.
I
Next up,
left, could you
our
do?
second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued NOD-KRAI for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of NOD-KRAI has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty
Oh,
conclusion for
hello.
someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
So you've been here all this time.
Ah, she heard me.
Oh,
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in NOD-KRAI. We can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer?
later.
Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
So the intelligence network, yeah, kind of makes sense that could be related to Curatorium.
You really think he could have gotten settled in NOD-KRAI without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
You mean you're...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty
Damn.
much seen and heard it all.
She got us.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
You bring Nefer up to speed on what's been happening.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh.
Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
He got you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help.
Hey.
But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flins, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready,
buzzing around.
we'll deploy the decoys across NOD-KRAI. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Jehoda looks stressed. Look at that face. Oh! Okay, so I guess we see each perspective. Okay, okay. Little dramas in the corner, you cannot see it because of me, I think. At least I don't think you saw Columbina there. I'm sorry, I should move a character quicker.
Damselette. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
Alright chat, before I continue, I'm gonna pause a little bit, so I have to do something quick. So, be right back. Can take this a little break because I also want to pee. Alright chat, sorry for the long waiting. I had ended up taking care of another thing. I had to check on my cat because something's wrong with him, and yesterday we couldn't bring him to the vet, so today we should be able to actually go to the vet. Well, bring him to the vet and see what's up with him. I hope it's appeared to be serious, but we'll see. Alright.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
You want to kiss her, huh? Like that animation that's everywhere on Twitter. He has more likes than a lot of the marketing on Genshin. That's insane.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Oh, cool.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Why is it like like she was making fun of her? Wait, they do have a past, a eerie past.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Damn.
Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Oh!
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she a NOD-KRAI?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in NOD-KRAI are me and...
And
what
who?
is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
And who?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Yeah, the Crimson Moon! Marinette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she was letting on. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow. But at this point, I have no choice but to go along with Columina's plan.
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rerir. It's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
She's probably like, yeah, I'm proud of it.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here.
I still a lot together with her. Cute. A word screenshot, by the way.
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset
Wait,
you.
what?
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh.
Damn.
Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
Damn! Why that's so mean? Oh, but also... and also... What was her only La Signora mentioned? And if only she knew that we watched her die in front of her eyes. But then that also confirms that she likes Columina. And maybe that kiss, that animation kiss going around on Twitter is canon.
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
The smile.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Watching her only what? Or she was genuinely trying to introduce Columina to new flavors. You know, that calmness is just an act, and to actually get along, they do. That animation on Twitter, it's true. It's not a lie.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Aww. She actually misses Capitano.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Fabronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, Maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power.
Holy.
It brings back memories from the old days.
Oh, now she's actually thinking about it.
Goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
Can I just ban Kalupina, please?
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
I have riffraff? I'm questioning it. She says that, but but she's the one who just came in and agreed to help Kalumina.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go. We better not keep Darka and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
Is he here?
Listen.
Oh.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
She's ready for it.
You want us to leave you here by yourself? You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
For war?
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
But you like it. You hate to admit it, but you like it.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Wait, is it that thing that I destroyed in my work quest? Holy. Oh, wait, actually, oh, holy shit. Hey, where is the damage? Finally, first-person shooter in Genshin. Without just stationary. Can I control Polonia, please? that could be fun. Oh, we're changing robots. Okay.
Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire!
Holy shit! I wish I could spam these as much as I want. No cool sounds. I mean, it's pretty spammy, to be fair, but still. I want this game to lag with a bunch of explosion particles. Oh, it effects. Just they can barely even leave. Every now and then one goes forward, but just the explosion is too strong for them. Who's next? This turret.
That's it, keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
A road sniper. Hell yeah. This road will be saying things like, It's like, oh, fuck, how was the trailer with the sniper? Like, a professional have standards. Something like that. God, I forgot. In a little while, I watched the meet. Oh, there's people. They meet the sniper.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Yeah, we have.
There was things than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
They're getting closer.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Yeah, these big ones are supposed to be little turtles, but sometimes I have trouble to recognize if they're true forms. Uh oh. Oh god. I can do nothing. I can shoot.
The Ranger himself. Time to...
Where is he?
Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh! Just be right back.
Polonia, get him!
Sorry for the pause, I had to do another very quick, but I didn't want to pause the stream, so... so in case someone gets, yeah. And let's continue then.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Cursed moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
She's just ignoring. Oh, come on, they wanted to see the fight? Fuck off. Oh, the Nefer? Wait. Wait, no, this is not me. Wait, I want you to see the Nefer. There you go. No? That is secret door or? Ah. Not the same room that we saw earlier. That was that.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Why is it a different room? I don't know.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
For some reason, Jahoda here looks like she's lost.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here.
Okay, this is whole different area, okay.
Off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kind of nice.
I love you, Jahoda.
Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
Ah, yeah, she wasn't in any of those moments.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
I mean, not like you have other choice, really.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
Actually, yeah.
So what do you say? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
Anxiety raising up.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory?
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Yeah, Kame wants to talk with you.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
You didn't expect that sort of effect. A few moments later.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual
music.
fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in NOD-KRAI, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in NOD-KRAI. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous.
You're really generous. Gives me stuff.
So, let me
It was yapping, so what's
run
up?
into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea?
You know what I hate about this? She screenshot material.
At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit NOD-KRAI in the near future.
Who is?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
What if I want to see her now?
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which...
What's this?
Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
I think my fingers cracked, but oh well.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million more.
Oh my god, what's the subject? What's so important? Why? I don't know he's into Mora, but why it's so expensive? Well, okay.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Okay, bye. How's it going? That's kind of
That'll be
comfortable.
all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
Okay, well, why did I hit so hard? I could get the exclusion before the shuriken. I don't know what is it. The spikes goes out of screen.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Hold on. I love you, man.
Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
It's laying down the ground rules already, but it's
Now
trading
then.
a chip and something.
Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Oh. Okay. Now, okay. I did not. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay.
I made it.
Are we seeing a actual form of Canria?
I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings,
There's still a
table
lot
and
of...
chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zulnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings.
I mean, I kinda excited to see Canria architecture, but also it's kinda not hard to evade the dirt vegetation filtering inside. You should have made new new assets for this.
Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Okay. I gotta run. Oh! Well, there's more. I don't want to be moving that much because, you know. What's there? I cannot sprint, but man, I'm interested to explore. You know, this is a rare location to explore an old civilization. Nah, I don't think this is like a base for. I really doubt this is a base for. Not for Canria in the future, but it is still interesting. This won't open. Oh, now I can run. It's only when I'm here and I cannot run. Okay, I see now. I had another building on the outside, so it doesn't feel empty. Alright, let's see. A few storage boxes sits next to the cabinet. Everything inside is neatly organized. Whoever lives here seems to be enjoying a pretty comfortable life. Whoa! That's rare here. He used to be like a. He used to look like a gentleman. Well, kind of like that. He still have. Yeah, he still have that stare. The deadly stare, but yeah, you look like a normal gentleman. Okay. That should caught me off guard. A note. A handwritten note.
Hi, Revere. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop.
Kebab?
I've heard good things about their menu.
They had kebab in Canria?
I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Actually, gotta use our living together that quick. Yeah. Journal on that table.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Ririer mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of
Mushrooms are cool though.
That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Also, what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Kanrian, or at least they were passing themselves as passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks.
Be right back, chat. Sorry for the interruption. We're back. I thought someone was knocking the door.
Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with shallow with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But the pen marks like these leave a trace, with something like charcoal to add some color. You just need to find the right angle. When Jennifer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she had restored the missing words. Compared to the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon, a withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away, that it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Could be where the iridescent moon fell down? No, wait, no. I don't know. I was mention that because that's the one that we're missing with the moon powers, but that's maybe Arlecchino. But again, I think Arlecchino has to be the Crimson Moon. It has to be because of the quest.
Right here.
Oh.
Over here.
Daisy Leaf!
Dane! Oh, and, Vedelfin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Okay. Too much characters.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
It's here to hear Daisy Leaf talk this casually.
Well, I'm flattered.
Happy to show Dean's Leaf before.
So, what are we discussing today?
Becoming... Damn.
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Oh. With the one that the first voice we heard when coming here? He's been bathed in blood. But a piece of it's for here. Doesn't like that.
If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, Are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now.
Yeah, she's so much happier than poor Paisley.
A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedifulnir, Dainslif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Oh, this time we're going to the mirror. We can already see his reflection here. Oh? Is that the girl he loves?
Felindis?
So
You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
Why is she so pretty? I would go insane if I saw her.
Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifulnir showed up today too. You know, Dainslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifulnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Rerir. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us?
Also, her eyes doesn't have the Canria, you know, the pupils star shape. Interesting.
I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time.
So
big. Don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifulnir and Dainslif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with, and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
They're parts of the Crimson Moon bloodline? What? So it's fair to say that Kino has Crimson Moon bloodline?
The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came
Well,
of
it's
it.
part of the bloodline?
And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf?
Oh.
Can he ever find true peace?
Oh.
Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere.
Oh.
I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
Just that was your smile, but that's funny actually.
Let's dig a little deeper.
So where's Yahoda and Noma? They're supposed to be with us.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rehir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
So they were already... He was already going through that title.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Finster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
Oh.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, We need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rayhir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else?
Oh?
Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
We're going to see. What are we going to see now?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone?
Is this
yet?
the ball or whatever it is?
Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
This kid is very sus.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes.
Oh!
You'll see I'm not lying.
So, okay. So those are the eyes of the people of the Crimson Moon, from the bloodline of the Crimson Moon. Now that explains why only Kino has those eyes.
May we have a word in private?
Who
Oh.
are you? And what do you want?
Oh no.
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rayhir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rayhir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis.
He was spying, or he somehow stole memories from Thelindis.
Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
But because what? Because what? Okay, so at least we know what's up with Arlecchino a little more better now.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are, but the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now.
She's wearing the what Dory gave to her.
Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Nice. It's time to see. Ah, we're back here. Okay, never mind. There is Valika's Colombina in the corner. He's like, yeah. It's cute.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
Wait, dude, what?
Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We just have to sneak past, nice and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rear. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Pilar is at in bay. We shall have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. Alright, time to zip it.
Alright, we're just walking. And I want to return to the secret base. I don't even know where is it.
Hi, we almost got spotted.
Oh, if you make me walk slow.
Phew, that was a close call.
Wait, I don't know where are we? Yeah, we're here. Yeah, this is a work quest. Let me. Come on, Paimon. Oh, stop taking control of my camera.
We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
We can't keep going like this. Sure, there must be another way out. Uh-oh. Well,
Fire.
Arlecchino?
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
It's Arlecchino's fire, to be more specific. The wall hunt. That was quick. Oh, it's Rospano. It's this form. I didn't expect to see that form. Arlecchino! Father, you're back!
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Oh my god. So, bloodline from the Crimson Moon, huh?
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power.
Oh?
Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Oh, she didn't have me to see her. Oh. They have the aura forming. Oh, let me see this from perspective. Wait, what's up with this little try? Wait, that's Arlecchino, what? The aftermath of the battle.
stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Oh, Bosco.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do
Premine?
you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone.
Oh.
Father sent us over to help.
Hello. I did not expect them to appear in this quest, to be honest. Oh, it's like to see them again. Hello.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
They're keeping consistent about that thing for so long. For some reason, Lynette can destroy machines with barely any effort.
Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
So
Wait a
happy to see them.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Okay. Probably pretty for Lynette. Secret base, the majority is there. Hey, Colombia is like, yay! Hey! Yay! Okay, this section pretty much ended. There's no way to pass this. Like, they last very long, huh? You couldn't take any pass. And so you tell me that the secret base is literally near Kromkake craft shop. Is it a good chat? Yuffie has been protecting has been accompanying Columbina this whole time. Hey. Hey. Blah. Nice to see them again. Everyone is here?
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
It's real!
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Yeah, I was supposed... Well, I was supposed to be behind. Supposed to be stay
Boss
behind.
is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back
Okay.
to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here?
Hey.
You brought some...
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Oh, Lauma.
Those
You can recognize.
Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in NOD-KRAI, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
Oh yeah, trust her. We worked together for the Crisis of Fontaine.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does NOD-KRAI belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Farka.
True.
Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same.
I mean, she's not for Fontaine. She gave everything for Fontaine, so you know.
Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Alekina was instrumental in helping us to save whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in NOD-KRAI. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Oh, it's like the maximum levels.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Huh?
Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Alekina is so... Huh?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and eclipse,
Columbina knows
and a
that.
whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Re'Hir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Re'Hir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis?
What's the matter?
Just after Rerir regained his body, he called out that name.
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
And what really caught my attention is her eyes. They weren't Conrian eyes.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contained some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, Were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
The cross of immortality! She might still be alive!
Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain!
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
I don't know if she's actually pure-blooded Canrian again, because of her eyes. She doesn't have these star eyes from your typical Canrian.
That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
Alright then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Are we going to see them? Prince!
We're back.
En groep kankergang.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
Very late, I dare to say.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in NOD-KRAI in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across NOD-KRAI are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
She gonna start using that.
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Okay, who are we going first with? Alright, Cyril Moonhall. You will look at the Kino is back. Oh my god! Okay, shut up.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh?
Yep.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
I mean, okay, in context from the perspective of the Traveler, we know that the Traveler knows that she's not from Fontaine, but do we know she's actually from Conria? Like, the Traveler knows about it? Or it has to have some suspect because he saw the Crimson Moon in her quest.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
So your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Now that's actually what she knows about that. Okay. Okay. They're the same
This
moon.
blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon. It is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Okay.
You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right? Which was one of the three Moon Sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
Wait, what? The Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the... Okay, I see.
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now. It's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Interesting.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Alright.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Innamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
What?
They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon.
What happened to her?
The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere?
You're stupid.
Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death.
Oh, I did not expect to see like Arkido's childhood friend again. I can't remember her name right now, but like it was on her quest.
In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part.
And the hard part?
The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Understood. Don't worry, we got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Do I have a notification? Or am I going insane? Okay, I'm going insane.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Are you sure? It's not like it's mine. So touch.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Whoa! I don't expect something like this, to be honest. What? Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's epic. It takes screenshot of this. That's so epic.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Can we walk to the stairs, please? Thank you. Oh, Kino. Oh, there she is. I thought she would be keeping the animation.
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window.
Gosh, the music! I mean, the steps are the water changed colors. Oh my god. Okay, but the music that is playing right now? It's getting stronger? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's see what's up. We do this, I can't only here for today. Oh, what the hell?
I sense your presence and bring you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you?
What the hell?
The world, transcendent fate itself. I have no right to.
Oh my god! This is... You know what, I think I'm gonna be glad I gotta change teams. My OC do not steal. You have to carry us. Oh.
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
Do we see it? Oh.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
So that's the iridescent moon. Oh, crimson moon, I should be saying.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through, way through here. Let's keep going to see what's ahead.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
It must have just grab on me.
By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces?
I did mention something about
Yeah,
pieces.
it's pretty cold, Paimon. How is that possible?
Either she tried to reveal it, or she just have no idea. Are these statues from Kanri? Well, actually, there's like a Kanri texture here. Oh, the purple thingy from the abyss. When last time we saw that thingy? Yeah, we saw this in Atlan, isn't it? In Night Real? Oh. Wait, isn't this to change themes? Yeah, okay, cool. Good. This is not a team to use. I'm gonna... you know what? I'm gonna... Fuck, who should I use? I don't know, theories about Raiden have been related to the Eternal Moon, so I'm gonna bring her. Can I bring Hypercarrier Raiden? I don't know, I'll be able to reach our team. Like this. Of course there'll be healers around here.
Leave this.
Oh! He's like, okay.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Oh! So that's the actual Crimson Moon. Wait, I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do this. So it is broken into pieces. Why is she injured here, though?
Shine down.
Oh, actually, why not? It's like it's like a moon trying to rebuild itself. She's so cool. Oops, I want to open this. I want to take a screenshot of this. I cannot open the camera, so I have to use Raiden for this. I'll have to use the disable the thingy. The only annoying thing is that the Raiden's ring is all the way. Holy moly. Maybe I'll move around here will be... Yeah, not much. Well, not like I have too much options, to be honest. I think the most simplest enemies of GENSHIN. It's kind of funny. A Hinator, of course, because well, not every Hinator is from Kanria. It is has some relation to Kanria. But so then R, and she's from Kanria. I need to get pieces from them. The materials, I mean. So the iridescent moon's marrow is up in here in the sky. I'll also be right back. Alright, I'm back. That is so exciting. Okay. So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky.
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
Maybe Columina can.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there.
Oh, never mind.
It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Okay. I need to heal myself, but I'm gonna do it in the next fight. Good light. Thank you.
Ooh. Looks like a device from the time of Kanria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left it behind. If we can activate it, we might find some clues.
I remember seeing this machine before. No, it's completely new. I was thinking that maybe we saw this in Sumeru, but no. It's not. I don't really remember seeing it before. Oh, it's become redder.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thelindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Snorri.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thelindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
You never previously mentioned that she was a researcher at the let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum?
Oh yeah! So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Interesting, interesting. I like a purple water one. Well, not necessarily purple water, but yeah. It's just passing by the villagers. No need to interact with them. Oh.
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
There's chesters here. There's chests, so I need to kill them.
Receive my blessing.
I was like, purifies enemies, okay. Hey, we could do that ourselves, or the machines require. Hey, bro, the thing of the we can purify the abyss for nothing in that land. The other place is vanishing.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
Locking what?
If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What is the thing that she's talking about? The crimson moonbeam above us. I want to get under it, but that's so cool. Oh. Wait, what? Why us? Oh wait, I see why. Oh, now we can burn. Okay, sure. This is when it's convenient. Oh wow, now it looks like the moon is being reflected on the water.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rebrier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Lumine reference mentioned.
Only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Oh. Oh.
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Felindus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Right, this one is descendant of the moon, eternal moon, so she can walk in this. So we have a descendant from the iridescent moon and the goddess of the moon. Well, iridescent moon, and then become the crimson moon, and then we have the goddess of the frost moon. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know where the Raiden is descendant or related to the eternal moon, but I like it, and I believe it's canon, even if it's not true.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
And can we purify? Attack, okay. Also valid. Oh. Oh, Dewey. Now why with the current party?
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Right, this reminds me of the castle. You know where it's the... Where was that the celestial nail hanging?
Strike a pose! Wind, hear me!
They have like to go through different points to be able to drop the chains or drop it. To then you're like helping us with the world quest. Actually, it was a little cameo. It wasn't exactly an actual appearance. It's inside there though, well, probably just the things that it's holding.
Branch into song.
Not sure.
I go in song! I swear by my sword! Illusion shattered!
We're so close!
Oh, wait, there's some things inside actually. Huh. And I was wrong. Usually, I was so wrong. Hey, now I can do anything. Then cry. My name is Deadly.
There is no escape!
Dead. Alright. No. This is a moon marrow.
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow.
Oh.
Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss.
Yeah, but the
It has taken on a new form entirely.
yeah, the sign is interesting because this is a sign we've seen everywhere in NOD-KRAI.
If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Now using those powers that I learned from Mondstadt, I never used it again until Natlan. Now using it again. This time I remember. Oh.
It's so cold.
Oh?
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last.
Oh?
I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
Is that I forgot her name, Tolier or something like that?
I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by a thousand blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that.
Or is iridescent moon, sister?
Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon?
That's the it was her, right?
Like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But does she know?
You got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Oh.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
What?
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Oh.
Cool. Uh-oh.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Oh.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
I see.
Give it back! The crimson moons!
Oh, the dogs. No.
They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Why should you do that?
What are you waiting for?
Ela. Cinema. Everything must be normal.
We made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Is there anything I can do in return? If I can provide abyssal power, then maybe...
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
I don't know why I feel it's a bad idea, but... Oh well, that looks fine, so... I don't think there's nothing to worry about. Oh! You're flossing!
Feeling stronger?
Huh?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Oh, nice.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
From both. Nice. Or maybe it's blue!
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before.
Nice.
I want to see him gone from NOD-KRAI. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played.
That's
but
true.
They're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Oh, Act 3! Done, okay! And Act 4 is gonna start just now. Just when I thought it was a good time to leave it here.
It was
Okay.
a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Alright, alright. I'm glad we finished the night this act in one go. Chat! We finished Act 3 and we're gonna leave it here for today because I have other stuff to do. And actually it's kinda went out all the time of streaming. I expect this to end a little bit sooner. But hey! I like it where this is going, I'm excited for Act 4. I don't know what's gonna depart for us in Act 4, but I'm excited to see it.
Add Astro. Thank you
That's for sure. An elegy of our faded moonlight. That's the name of the next act. So exciting! For now, I'm gonna leave it here for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias and YouTube channel, and I'll see you tomorrow to continue this. Boy, I'm very hungry, so I want to eat. Bye bye.